This is the new Volkswagen Golf, and it is the car that everyone else in the family hatchback class has to beat. Here in Ireland, the Volkswagen Golf is one of the best-selling new hatchbacks alongside the Toyota Corolla and the Ford Focus. From the outside, the new Golf is a steady evolution from what has gone before, but that certainly isn't the case when you step inside. We're going to take a look around the new Golf now, but before we do, make sure to subscribe to the Carzone channel and also to check out Carzone.ie for great deals on Volkswagen Golfs from trusted sellers. First things first, it's hard to look past this lime yellow metallic colour on our test car, which is an option. We can't see many buyers ticking this one on the options list, however, even though it does stand out from the crowd. The new Golf is based on the same structure as the old one, so it is essentially the same size as before. Up front there are new swooping LED lights along with a slimmer front grille, while down below we have these revised air intakes for a sleeker finish. Along the side there is a new character line which runs the entire length of the car, along with some new wheel choices too. At the rear there is a set of new LED lights along with a set of fancy looking but fake exhausts. Overall it is sleeker in appearance than before, but it should age well as a result. Volkswagen offers the Golf now in 3 different specifications: Life, Style and R-Line, while prices start from around €28,000 for the entry model. Standard features on the Life model include 16-inch alloy wheels, parking sensors, a wireless smartphone charger, adaptive cruise control and lots more. Our test car is the mid-range Style, adding 17-inch alloy wheels, front sports seats, a rear view camera and keyless entry with this rather slick looking key. The R-Line has everything you could possibly need. Inside is where owners of the previous generation Golf will notice the biggest changes, where it has undergone a real transformation with new digital displays throughout the cabin. This is the new digital cockpit, which is standard across all of the Golf models, while moving across the dashboard there is a new touchscreen raised infotainment display. In the standard models it is an 8-inch screen, whereas on this higher specification car it is a 10-inch. While the surround of the screen and the centre console is a bit plasticky in areas, the system itself is really impressive to use. The approach to the interior is quite minimalistic, with all touchscreen controls and no buttons, which means it does take some getting used to. For example, if you want to adjust the climate control, you have to use these sliding controls on the centre console, where some would argue that manual buttons are much easier to use and more practical. Of course, the Golf is available with new features like gesture control and voice control too, but we're not convinced that everyone will use these. These front sport seats are very comfy, and you still get good leg and headroom in the front and rear seats, along with 380 litres of boot space. The new Golf is based on the same platform as the old one, so it is quite similar to drive. It handles well out on the road, the cabin is quiet and the suspension is smooth too. There is a decent range of fuel-efficient engines available now too, with a 110 horsepower 3-cylinder petrol engine, a 1.5 litre petrol with 130 horsepower or 150 horsepower, and 2 diesels with either 115 or 150 horsepower. The petrol engines offer better emissions and economy too, especially if you go for a mild hybrid. This is the 1.5 ETSI petrol with a 7-speed auto transmission and mild hybrid technology, and it is an excellent combination with lots of power and efficiency, though it is at the higher end of the price scale. This one will set you back almost €36,000. One of the big talking points of the new Golf is Car2X. Car2X allows the Golf to talk to other cars out on the road, along with infrastructure for extra safety, to alert you of collisions ahead on the road or potential hazards too. While it is an impressive new aspect to the Golf, at present there are very few cars that have this system on the road, and it will take time for it to become truly effective. The Golf has long set the standard in the hatchback class, and the new model looks set to continue this with impressive levels of tech, refined engines and an improved interior throughout. Sure, the infotainment inside does take some getting used to, as does the new styling features, but we reckon the new Golf will continue to sell well and be the class leader for some time yet.